Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Redmen TV. Wow. Yeah, how do you really describe this other than the fact that Liverpool have just won a game thanks to an Alisson Becker 94th minute header? Yeah, brilliant. Unreal. I've just hung on a moment just to see his post-match interview, and it's just incredible to see the emotions and what have you around it. And it's I've seen that game. Chris remarked during the game, we've seen that game 700 times this season. I think that's an actual stat. Time and time again, when you come up against a team that are happy to defend with no fans there to sort of help create an atmosphere or create any edge, in Liverpool are being tasked with breaking teams down and what have you. And look, in front of goal, we're not what we've been for the last few seasons. And I remember saying with about 5 minutes, I think, left to go in the game, that this has been the story of our season. This game was playing out in exactly the same way as this season has played out in general. Liverpool not being able to take the chances, not being able to break teams down, not being able to win enough football matches, and being sucker punched down the other end as well. But if they wanted to change the story of this season, then they had whatever remained in that game and 2 more games after that. And we entered into hero territory. And Alisson Becker just stepped up and provided one of the great now Premier League moments of all time. And, it's got to mean something. It's on Liverpool now. It's on the rest of the teams, on the rest of the players. 2 games of football to make that header mean what it should mean. And it should mean that Liverpool are on their way back to the Champions League. But it's not done yet. But my God, what a game of football. We played some brilliant football at times. But we require things from unlikely sources. We've been terrible from set pieces. We've not scored enough goals from it. Haven't got Virgin there, so Alisson's just stepped up and done it himself. Outrageous. Right, get your thoughts in live in the comments right now. I'm going to read through some of the best ones, and then I'm going to get some from Twitter, which I haven't had time to pre-prepare, so I'm going to work that out as I go. But yes, I've got one here left over from the watch-along, Train with T, who says, hell yeah, I lost my damn voice. Ready, thanks for the good vibes and community. Thank you so much for joining us, Train, for that. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Right, let's head over to the live chat. Then Brian Glow says, Alisson, you beautiful Brazilian hunk. What a wonderfully crazy moment from a not-so-great game. Top 4 still alive. Yep. Callum Zesty, unbelievable. No words to describe it. UK lad, up the mighty Reds. Ben Bryant, that was mad. Absolutely. Jay Hennigan spamming in the emotes. Welcome aboard, Paul Murphy, who's joined as a cult hero. Yeah, you get the bonus content on Monday. It's the final word show talking about this game. Yeah. Callum back again says, I know it was an amazing finish, an iconic moment. Can't forget that Robson Kanu shredded our defence apart and could have had a hat-trick. Yeah, but I will. We'll all forget that happened because we're not at that point of the season anymore. If it's like 3 games in and you're having difficulties getting across the line, then that's a concern. That's stuff that needs to be worked on. Or if you're in the prime of the season when everything's clicking for you, we're not at that now. We're in drag ourselves over the line mode. And we need to take whatever wins that come our way. I didn't think it would require an Alisson Becker header. Sorry, it's on the telly now. I'm going to have to take that off. My eyes are just being constantly drawn to it. It's a beautiful, beautiful sporting moment for a beautiful man. Harrison Bell says, I think I've just experienced every emotion in the past 10 minutes. I'm still shaking from it. Alisson Becker, you little dancer. YNWA, come on, you Reds. Luke Baird says, Alisson. Joseph Clark, mates, thought we played well today. Just finishing let us down, but we fought till the end and got a massive reward. Absolutely. I got no sense from any of those players that they wanted anything less than to go and win that. I thought Thiago was magnificent all game. I thought Trent was brilliant. Salah was a constant threat. I thought Bobby had linked really well, so brave in possession, trying to make things happen. Robertson had a much better second half again, driving. I think it's an easy line to go like, oh well, they don't want it and blah blah blah. I don't personally, I don't get that sense. I mean, look, we're all just watching it through a screen, aren't we? So I don't have any greater insight. I can't feel them and hear the emotions and all that kind of stuff. But that Liverpool team wanted to do everything in their power to win there, and you can see it. You can see it in the frustrations, and you can see it in the elation as well when the goal goes in. Esham Ulhasan, whoever had Alisson to score in the 94th minute is in Wonderland. I wonder if there's anyone on the planet who had that. He's killed a lot of Achas, that's what I'll say. Paramenideth joins as a first teamer. You can get your comments in here, as can Token X. Get them involved. In fact, Token X right there. First goalie to score for Liverpool. Mental. Me and Chris were saying that. I don't remember having seen that. I've seen a few keepers do it. So Jimmy Glass is one of the really famous ones, isn't he? I think Schmeichel do it. think Paul Robinson did it for, when he's at Leeds, did he do it? It happens. I mean, as a goalkeeper, or formerly a goalkeeper, I'm too old now, but like goal scoring goalies, you know, you've got Rogerio Ceni and Jose Luis Chilavert, my two absolute heroes growing up. Shane Canning, right, Shane, we need to give Shane some love here. I'm such a tit. I turned off the TV 1 minute before the end. Oh, Shane, for shame, my friend. This is what it's all about. Look, you'll know. You deserve to miss moments like that if you haven't got the conviction to stay through to the end. You've got to take our licks. We've been the best team in the world for 2 seasons, pretty much. And we've been a bit crap this season, but you can't just have all the highs if you don't, experience the lows. The lows make the highs more worthwhile. That, like Alisson Becker, if he scores that in the first minute, it's an amazing moment. But do I whip my top off and whirl it around my head and do a full length dive in front of the camera if he does that in the first minute? Probably not. So yeah, that's what you got to stick it through to the end at all times. You can't be stealth with them kecks, mate. Yeah, so we've got Danny Hartley Smith says, I'm fully bathing in this glorious moment. Paramedides has just joined us the first time and says, you never give up on this team. Oh, wow. Kieran also saying, oh man, Alisson, you got me crying with that post-match interview. Yeah. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm trying to make sure the skybox doesn't go off out there.
Oh, sounds. There we go. Brilliant. I've seen so much arse just crawl past me there. Right, sounds. Danny Hartley Smith again, never ever give up. Token X, how has no other goalie scored in over 100 years? Well, yeah, not because we're better than needing a goalie to score, to be perfectly honest, but that is what it is. Right, sound. What else have we got here? Trig Josh with the super chat. Thank you so much, Josh. You will walk alone, Big Sam. Go home and cry into your Horlicks. Alisson has spoken. Yeah, he'll be having his consolation gravy tonight, won't he? Just Bisto granules dry. And he'll just be like crying and rubbing them into his tears. Yeah, absolutely incredible. Absolutely good. Right. I'm going to keep talking for a moment because I haven't got Twitter up, and I'm going to casually get Twitter up while I talk. But yeah, keep your comments, keep your thoughts coming in. I'm just going to get a few from Twitter, and then I'll be back to the live comments. If you haven't a chance to put your comment in, make sure that you do now. But I've got a great tweet here from the official Liverpool USA account, which is, I think, actually sums up how we're all feeling pretty well. Have you got that, Si? Yeah, I think they've absolutely nailed that. I don't think I could have put that any better myself, to be perfectly honest. Right, so yeah, just unreal. I don't really know what to do. Oh my God. We got Rebecca Tavares, Fabinho's wife, said, oh my God, what a match. Sam Queck with just the claps from me dad there. Astonishing. Yes, absolutely amazing. And Virgil van Dijk sticking a little gif in there of Alisson, because why not? And there's a little reminder that I absolutely did strip off for the goal. Yeah, I'm not quite at my fighting weight at the moment, but sometimes things just happen, don't they? Right, I'm going to get a few more tweets before we move on. Good Lord Almighty, right? You know what? I've catastrophically fucked that up. Sorry, Twitter. Right, let's get back into the live chat. Right. Okay, sound. Brad Fletcher with the super chat. Paul, your reaction is on repeat. I love it. Yeah, I am not going to be able to talk come tomorrow, but it's been a while. It's mad that I had so many games over the last few seasons, watching Liverpool particularly, where I've been hoarse from screaming and shouting. I'm watching the match on the telly, and I know we all do, and I've shouted at the telly many a time down the years, but I didn't feel like I'd have a moment this season that kind of had me doing that, and I've celebrated plenty of goals. Absolutely mad. Connor R here saying Ronaldo would be proud of that finish. Welcome Paul Fernandez, who's joined us the first team. Get your comment in. Mo Salads with the 55 knocks and tearing up watching the Alisson interview. Didn't realise how difficult of a time he's been through. What a man. Look, I mean, this is the point about Alisson. This is why we love, and this is why I've been very forgiving of a lot of the situations Liverpool have been in. For a start, there's been loads of freak injuries, which no amount of training or whatever is going to stop you from getting. Liverpool are an intense team, and also, but which is one thing, but also the amount of freak injuries is just absolutely unreal. And you can't tell how many of our players have actually contracted coronavirus, and all the ones who've had it, it's tangible how much they had struggled coming out the back of it, just in terms of fitness and energy and whatever. then you look at some of what the personal issues some of the players got to. And Alisson Becker, like his dad went like that, like not after a long protracted illness, nothing to be able to get his head around. Couldn't travel to Brazil because of the pandemic, because they were in the red zone, so he couldn't go and be with his family. That, like, you know, I can't even put into words. Someone just phoned you. Basically, someone phoned you up and says your dad's died in a basically like a freak incident, wasn't it? And there's nothing you can sit there and stew. And, you know, I think we gave him the game off, didn't we? And you know, since then he's had a new baby as well, and we've seen a few, like, you know, lockdown pregnancies and babies. Everyone goes through personal shit in their lives. I love that. To echo the point everyone's making there, for Alisson Becker is just absolutely unreal. But yeah, no, what a wonderful moment. Arvind Rajan, welcome aboard as a first teamer. What I love, actually, by the way, is how many people would have bounced into our stream waiting to like have a laugh and see our reactions, and instead got to see my nipples. Great. Right, Sal. Kind of bird said that goal brought me to my knees. Yeah, brought me to my front. Yeah, Fred McHugh echoing the statement again there. Delighted for Alisson after what happened last month. Daniel Ince, after the Gerrard last gasp winner versus Borough, I cannot turn away until the end. He'll never walk alone. 3 more points. Ali is a beast. Yeah, Alisson just one-upped his famous Napoli save, says Eric Forbes. Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is the point. We've got a world-class goalie, and no world-class goalie is meant to do that for you. But, you know, we need our world-class players to step up in all kinds of ways. And, you know, Thiago again stepped up, Trent stepped up, and Salah stepped up. And then Alisson, who knew? Oh, wow. Hudson Barreto saying you guys need to see the Brazilian ESPN's calling was superb. I imagine that is absolutely sensational. Yeah, definitely. Jack can't stop watching the goal. Luke Burns, I think the only way to explain it is that it's just football happened. You'll never walk alone. It was me. It's mad, mad moments happen to all kinds of footy clubs, but the amount of mad boss moments that happen to Liverpool, I don't know if you can make it like a comparison chart or whatever, but we get loads, and we have so many historic, mad, famous moments. It's just it's a genuine. I'm lucky. For some people it's a privilege because you chose to support Liverpool in some ways. It was just I'm born into it, so I was very lucky. Like, I could have been born into a family that weren't Liverpool fans. I could have been born into a family of Evertonians, which would have been horrible. And I know how to live with that. And now I'd have missed out on moments like these. But no, very, very privileged, and very privileged, of course, that you guys actually allow me to have a channel that watches and talks about it as well. So thank you again so much for that. 450,000 subscribers this week, mad. Hilton Lamb, going to go to church next week. God bless you, Alisson Becker. I want whatever blessings that man has. Yeah, listen, absolutely. God, he might convert me if he's going to put in things like that. Juna Shin, I'm watching from Korea. What a goal, Alisson. Absolutely. Charlie the Red, that's why football is the beautiful game. Stephen says, heroin, crack, ecstasy. You've got nothing on LFC. Get in, you beauty. Brilliant. Arvind Rajan just wants to bring us down to earth with it. That midfield was stale as shit, no creativity whatsoever. That's nonsense. That's absolute nonsense. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense, mate. I'm sorry. Liam Tetley. Si, senor, give the ball to Alisson and he will score. Absolutely. Hitchin Baz. Why am I celebrating this more than 4-2 United? Love the reaction, mate. Have a pint on me. Thank you so much, Baz. That's lovely of you. Because that's what it is. Footy is the best things about football. Late winners are the fucking best. You don't feel it. You do not feel it when you're having to sit through all the stress prior to it. There is no better feeling than late winner. I don't see how you can ever top a late winner from your goalie. I mean, if Big Nat wants to crop up and win a game for us at some point in the next 2 games, then that would be splendid as well. But wow. Aswin Gurung, thank you so much for the super chat. Paul Fernandez making a great point. Klopp had drawn 4 and lost 1 against all Big Sam's teams before today's result. Alisson breaking records and the voodoo over Big Sam and getting us those 3 valuable points. Come on, Liverpool. Eric Forbes, yeah, absolutely nailing it there. Tony Yick is joining us as the first teamer. Tony, get your comment in quick. Jay Hennigan, I don't know what was more iconic. Becker's goal on Mate's strip. Both class. Yeah, I'm going to be regretting that one in years to come, aren't I? When my kids grow up, Dad, why is there a video of you topless on the internet? It's not the first time and it won't be the last, hopefully. Eric Forbes said, Alisson is our Lord and Saviour. Yeah, welcome aboard, Tony. Welcome aboard, Morn, who've joined us as first teamers here. Yeah, quickly, I'll give you a couple more moments to get your final comments in before I wrap up. But yeah, we're going to be doing player ratings next with Chris Pajak. Then he and I will be doing the instant match reaction. Save me grammar at the last moment there. Talking about this game. What better things could there be to do? There is a goal reactions video coming as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's us, and it's also Hotel Anfield as well. If you thought the Man United one was good, wait till... I haven't seen it yet, but I can only imagine they let off when we've just scored a 94th minute winner with our goalkeeper's head. Possibly a special video. Make sure you subscribe, and you got your notification bell tick for that. Magnus Solberg says, just watch the goal. Good Lord, what a header. It wasn't just a good header for a goalkeeper, it was a great header for a centre-forward. Absolutely out of this world. Luke Burns' shirt is still off. Ruafi, sorry mate, lost appetite for footy since the ESL thing, skipped 2 matches, watched the United, forgot today's until the last quarter, found my appetite back. Stick with it, mate. You know, it is what it is. And I've forgiven lots of people who've been turned off footy, but that's magic whether you're in the ground or not. It's a shame that we're not in the ground, but that's unreal. Absolutely unreal. Morn says, really proud of Reece Williams. It was really solid. Alisson's goal had me crying. Yeah, honestly, close. Jay Nugent, does Chris need to strip off? Please, God, no, it's fine. I mean, he might do. I think, you know, if we get through the season and we get in Champions League, I think all bets will be off, to be honest. Nick Govinden, my finger was on the power button on my TV. OMG. Oh, mate. Never give up, never surrender. Look, again, this is my point. We might not win. We might not win our final 2 games, but like I say, I would contend that there's nothing in this side that says they don't want to be there. These are the reigning champions. These were the European champions. They've been world champions. These are not losers. These are not lads who lack for heart, fight, endeavour, skill, brilliance. They've got everything you need to be a top team, apart from all the players that you know required to make the squad good enough. So it's like 10 players out injured. It's scandalous, absolutely scandalous. Man City basically lost the league by 19 points last season because Laporte missed like 3 months of the season. And Liverpool are in danger of getting in the top 4 with a centre-back pairing who probably wouldn't start for any team in the Premier League. Maybe. And that's no disrespect to them. I'm just saying you might pick one. Individually, they might be good enough, but would a Premier League team would choose our 2 centre halves? They might now, but they're always worth just stick it out. We'll take our licks and we'll be back next season regardless of what happens. Jamie Brown, my dad passed away. His funeral was soon. His last words were, "We have to get something out of the season then for Alisson to score." And he also lost his dad. My dad, Anthony Boyle, lifelong Liverpool fan. Well, on my way. Well, listen, rest in peace, Anthony Boyle, and. Yeah, all our feelings go with you, Jamie. Hope you're doing okay and all. Listen, up the Reds can alleviate that in some way, shape or form, and if we can provide some entertainment, then obviously we'll try our very best in all of that, my word. Wow, Prakhar says, let Kabak go and keep Natha's fortress. Like, we'll worry about that on another day. Let's just actually not get rid of anyone. Let's just have as many footballers as possible available to us next season. Let's have too many footballers for a change. Why don't we try that? Yeah. Right. Unless anyone's got anything left to throw in, I'm going to wrap that up there. Thank you so much for joining us. Chris is doing player ratings, so don't go anywhere. He'll be on very shortly indeed. And then we're back for the instant match reaction. Click the subscribe button. We're on the road to 500k, 500,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. And if you want more Liverpool content, the Final Word Show, an hour-long live streaming for YouTube members here. But if you want that and all of our full collection of Liverpool content, we've got a Liverpool streaming service for Liverpool content for Liverpool fans, like Netflix for Reds. And we've got the most incredible documentary series lined up coming out in June. The first teaser is out. I'll let you have a little look at it. But yeah, if you want to pick up all things Liverpool related, then please do subscribe to the redmentv.com. It means the world to me. And yeah, have a wonderful day. And I'll be back in about 40 minutes for the instant match reaction. See you there. All the best. Up Alisson Becker.
So this is John Henderson's documentary, right? So we have to say the truth, huh? So let me say it like this.